Can you hear me now? That was a beautiful intro and everything. And no audio. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? It was on. Let's see. Something wrong with my mic. Can you guys hear me now? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and start it over because I said a whole lot of everything and you guys heard none of it. But as you guys are rolling in, as usual, thank you, D. Johnson, for letting me know that you could not hear me. I am in beautiful Seattle, Washington. I am Jazz, owner and founder of Blk Sunflower. Started off as a candle company, and now we're so much more. I use the success of my candle company to now help other entrepreneurs, other businesses elevate, grow, start, succeed, pivot, whatever you need to do within your business. Let me know where you're from. And we're going to get started. Today, we're going to talk about the 3 things you as a business owner should have in order to be successful. Now, this is not an all-encompassing list. There are definitely quite a few things that are not on here because I'm only naming 3 that you should have. But once I finish this list, if you don't have any of these, maybe add that to the list of things that you want to get started. And this list is in no particular order. These are just 3 things that have been on my mind lately that I feel are very important because a lot of people, honestly, when I talk to them, they don't have these things. Rituals and Unions is in Dallas, Texas. What's up, Jazz in California? We'll see who else comes on in here. I didn't do the Instagram live before this, so I'm not sure if we're going to have as many people as normal, but that is okay. I am glad you guys are here and ready to get this information. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started. We have number 1, like I said, this is no particular order, accounting software. Accounting software, you guys. I say this all the time. You need to, as soon as you start making purchases for your business, you need to have some way to actually account for that. You need to know where your money's going, where you're spending it from, how much you're spending, and what type of expense it is. I had some people say, oh, I don't want to spend money. I don't want to spend anything extra. I'll just keep it in the spreadsheet. That's a lot of time and wasted energy because you'll end up spending more money in the long run when you finally get an accountant and they have to restructure everything because you gave them an Excel spreadsheet. QuickBooks, you guys. QuickBooks, hands down. QuickBooks Online is a very easy and efficient way to manage your books. You can link it directly to your business bank account. You can direct it to link it to your personal bank account, to credit cards, anything like that. Hey, you guys, welcome in. So that every time you make a purchase, it will go into a transaction section within QuickBooks, and you go in and you allocate what those transactions are. So if it's a marketing expense, if it's an office expense, maybe it's a new computer, maybe it's pens, maybe it's paper, printers, things like that, you can allocate these expenses. So when it comes time for you to do things like get loans or apply for anything, and being able to go into your reports and pull a profit loss statement at the drop of a dime not only solidifies you as you kind of know what you're doing with your business, but it also lets either your lenders, whoever you're working with, know that you're serious. If you're going out there and trying to get these loans, get funding, anything like that, where people have to look at the financial health of your business and you're not able to provide them with the proper documents, it looks bad on your end. So you want to start right from the beginning, and it does not cost much. I honestly don't remember. It's less than $20 a month, or maybe $25. I think it's like $12 a month. It's very, very minute. But yes, at each month, I go through, I look at all my expenses and I allocate them accordingly. Also, you want to make sure that you're splitting up those business and personal expenses. So now some of you may be saying, I just started. I don't really have that many expenses. Maybe you feel it's not that important. That's not it. You want to get in the habit of knowing these things. Some people may be like, oh, I'm just going to hire somebody else to do it. Right now, when you're starting, is hands down the time that you need to do it yourself. You need to understand your books. You need to understand how they work, because you don't want to just pass your books off to somebody else. Because, I mean, you guys heard what just happened with Usain Bolt. He had somebody else, an investment scam. Other people were managing his money, and a lot of his money disappeared. So you need to know exactly what these accounts mean, how to work these accounts, how to make everything work in your favor. And if you don't know how to do these things, you're leaving yourself susceptible to being taken advantage of. So understanding how to manage your books from the beginning will take you a long way. So number one, or not number one, number one in this particular list, you need to have some sort of accounting software. There are other ones out there that you can use, but QuickBooks is the most widely used platform. So if you were later to go to a bookkeeper, they would be able to help you out with that. Next month, we actually have my friend Daisha, who's coming in to talk about business taxes, as well as finance within your business. She is amazing at what she does. She's one of the main people I go to when I have any questions about my finances, my businesses, tax structure, anything like that. So in the academy, she's going to have a class, but we are also going to meet here on YouTube Live and have a beautiful discussion. I think it's the top 5 write-offs from 2023. So you need to know how to take advantage of these write-offs, and that's what she's going to introduce to us. I don't remember the day of the class, but I'm going to post it very soon. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Make sure you have your notifications on. So now we're going to roll into number 2. Not 4, number 2. Number 2, I have a marketing plan. So many businesses get started. You always hear about needing a business plan and things like that. But a lot of people forget about this beautiful marketing plan. What's so amazing about a marketing plan? It allows you to understand actually who you're talking to and how to talk to them. Last night in the academy, we actually did a class on building a business plan. So we went from start to finish that had all the things that you need. And we talked about all the things you need to have a well-rounded business plan. Some of those things right off the top, you need to know your target market. You need to know exactly how to reach and how to speak to those people. You know, you just do a SWOT analysis. What are your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats? You need to know the budget. How are you going to speak to these people? What is your even goal? And these are all things that are in your marketing plan that'll help you define how you move throughout your business. Whether you use Instagram or Facebook or TikTok, whether you use Pinterest, maybe you want to go get a mailer and do it someplace because that's your demographic. So it really just depends on who you're trying to reach and how you're trying to reach them. But how do you know if you have not sat down and taken a moment to define what your marketing plan really is? So stop wasting money. It makes no sense. You're like, okay, I'm just going to do Instagram ads because everyone says that's what I need to do. I'm going to market here because that's what I hear people need to do. But without knowing exactly what you need to do within your exact business, you're wasting a lot of money. And we're not here to waste money. We're here to make money. So I need you to sit down and think about it. If you need some help with the business plan, I can tell you exactly where to go. Blk Sunflower Academy, we have that in there. And I'm going to pause for just 1 second and share this. Right now is, I think it's January 27th, Friday, January 27th. This Monday, and if you're watching this after the fact, it's already going to be there. I have an amazing surprise for you guys. Listening to pretty much everyone's needs and what people keep asking me for, as I want to help, I want to give people what they're asking for. So on Monday, I have a very exciting surprise. So make sure you have your notifications on YouTube, have your notifications on Instagram. I think I'm just going to blast this everywhere because it's very exciting, but I'm going to give you an opportunity to actually have a bit more accessibility to the tools and resources that I have. And we're just going to leave it at that. So we're going to now move on to number 3. Number 3, we're actually talking about, we talked about it quite a bit. Your website. Here's the thing. You need a website in order to legitimize yourself as a serious business. One thing, as much as I want to support people, I do not buy. If somebody says DM me, cash at me, I'm not going to purchase. If I can't go to a website and purchase said product, I don't want it. I don't care how amazing it is. One reason I say that is because getting a website and putting a website together is very simple. I know you might be saying, no, Jasmine, it's not simple. I'm frustrated. I am tired. I've tried it. It's overwhelming. I get it. I've been there. I've been there before, but through everything that I've learned, and especially the evolution of Shopify, you guys, it's so easy. So if you guys saw the class ended up selling out. I thought that I was going to have spots right now, but stay tuned. There will be more spots opening on Monday as well. I'm teaching how to set up a Shopify store in 1 hour. Okay. Yes, in 1 hour. It does not take that much to set up your Shopify store. And I will show you how. Last class, we actually went through everything in about 35 to 40 minutes. And we had enough time for questions. So yes, this is a free class that I'm offering, how to set up your Shopify store in 1 hour. If you go to my Instagram, you can find out how to set up there. Like I said, come Monday, it's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be extremely exciting what I have to offer. So let's go back to why it's so important that you need your website. Not only establishing your business as a serious business that you're in this to win, it gives you an opportunity to start gathering emails. If you're not able to gather these emails and know who exactly is interested in your product, how are you supposed to reach out to them come launch day? And let's get to that word launch day. I cannot stand the word launch day. I'm waiting to some magic arbitrary day to launch my website because it's known that, hey, I need a grand opening. You know what? Let's face it. I'm going to be completely honest. We are not big box stores where we can't just like put something up and everyone's going to be waiting outside in line for our product. We have to do the work to get people there, you guys. And so with that being said, you have to find a home per se for your business. You need some place that people can come and actually see, oh, wow, this is what they're offering. This is what their person's about. Then I can see pictures and stuff of their products. Now let's go to pictures. I know you'd be maybe thinking, Jasmine, how am I supposed to start a website when I don't even have any pictures? I'm going to tell you exactly how to do that. In the class, I tell you exactly how to do that. And it's okay. Here's the thing. You don't need everything perfect to start. You just need to start. By using something like Shopify, you're able to go in and edit it whenever you would like. So it's not like you're paying somebody and then having to pay for edits and for people to redo your website. You put up your website, you can make a copy of it and work on it in the back end. So on the front end, you have something going that people can actually see who you are, what you're about. While in the back end, you're building out the beautiful website that you dream of. The other part, let's think of Instagram, Facebook, all these social media platforms, almost like directional signs. You're supposed to be pointing people to your website from these different platforms. The data that you can get from these social media sites are very minute. The beauty of things like your website and within Shopify, they have cookies and they're going to track the data. They're going to track who you are, where you are, all of this sort of stuff, right? You can't see that from social media. So how are you supposed to know who is actually visiting your website if they're only stopping at your Instagram page? Now, if you can redirect these people to your website, you're able to now know where they're at, where they're coming from, how long they're there, what pages they're looking at. You get a whole nother just gamut. I've never used that word gamut. A whole nother, we're going to go back to gamut of data that you would not get if you didn't have a website. This will then once again allow you to save money because you can see exactly where you need to spend those marketing dollars. We just talked about that marketing plan. Putting together a marketing plan really helps when you have data to go off of. The basic data that you're getting in your Instagram or Facebook, you guys, it's not enough. It's not enough to get you where you need to go and to save you this money. The analytics within the Shopify app are amazing. If you do have a Shopify store right now, go in, take a look at those reports. If you don't have a Shopify store right now, I would recommend just wait till you sign up for this class because I want you to be able to take advantage of your free trial and not sit there because that's what a lot of people do. They sign up for the free trial, they dink around with it for a little bit, and then they log off. And by the next time their trial is up, they have to pay. They still don't have a website up and running. So now you're spending more money. You're not even anywhere close to not even generating revenue. You're not even making Shopify work for you. So if you're not going to generate revenue, at least use that data that they have. And then same data, you can now redirect your traffic right back to where you want them to be. So that magical of, oh my gosh, I was talking about XYZ and now all of a sudden it's showing up on my Instagram page. A lot of those are redirecting tools. You can reach back out. So within Shopify, you can set up customer segments. So let's say I wanted to reach out to customers who looked at a particular product. I can send emails just to people who've looked at a particular product. You can also redirect traffic to people who've looked at a particular product and maybe offer them a discount. Let's say you're having a sale, you want to offer them a specific discount or let these people know this item is on sale because they already showed interest in it. So yes, you guys, having a website is one of the three things that you need in order to be a successful business owner. Without a website, honestly, I can't take you seriously nowadays. And most people won't. So if you want to be a successful business owner, make sure you have a presence online. We're not even going to get into Google and search engine optimization and all that. We're going to just leave it right here. So starting from the beginning, you need to have some sort of accounting software. This accounting software, I highly recommend QuickBooks. There definitely are others out there, but once again, QuickBooks is the most widely used platform for any type of bookkeeper, CPA. It's very easy to use, very inexpensive. QuickBooks Online is the one that you need. Secondly, you need a marketing plan. Stop just diving in head first and assuming that you know where and how to market. If you have not, if you have not done it yet, you need to get on it, because you are not saving yourself money or time, because you're going to pay for it on the back end when you finally get a bookkeeper and you're trying to organize everything from the beginning. The last thing you need is a website. Make sure you have a website so you have an online presence. You can gather the data and you can start seeing who's actually interested in your products, so you can start using that data to market appropriately to the right people. And so with that being said, you guys, here we have 3 things you need to have to be a successful business owner. I hope this was very informative to you guys. I hope you learned a lot. I'm going to put information and details below about the academy. And then by the time this is posted on Monday, the surprise will be posted in there as well. So like I said, I am creating some place that you guys will have access to a lot of these tools that you've been asking me for. And so I hear you, and we're going to make it happen. With that being said, do you guys happen to have any questions? And if you came in late, you can watch the replay. It was quiet at the front, the beginning of it. I didn't have my mic on. I have an on-off button on my mic, and every now and then I forget to turn it on, and it does not warn me that it's on. So you guys are my warnings. How can you collect emails from Shopify? Shopify actually has a tab in the theme settings that says email or collection or sign up, something like that. And you just add it to your website, and it will let you start collecting emails, and you can go into your customer section and you're able to see all of the people who signed up to take a part of your emails. What are your thoughts on utilizing Pinterest in place of Instagram to market your candles? I think it's an amazing idea. Only the reason I don't teach it is because I'm not familiar with it. I know it's great. I know it works because you're basically attaching your product to, you're pinning your product to all of these different things so that it's able to be found a lot easier. I don't know how to do it, so I don't teach it, but it is amazing. I haven't taken the time to look into it. Maybe one day I will. Maybe I'll just find somebody else to come and teach you guys about that. But it is I would definitely highly recommend it if it's a route that you want to go. I definitely don't feel it's a waste of time at all. It's very smart, actually. And then some things that I read, it's actually one of the most efficient routes to go. But I'm not ready to learn that right now, so we'll wait. Any other questions that you guys can think of? Instagram sends me insights of how many people view my business. Yes, it will tell you how many people viewed your business, but it tells you who, and it doesn't tell you where they came from. It doesn't tell you all of that information. The data on Shopify will tell you that information. So it gives you decent information, but it's very limited in comparison to what Shopify will offer you for different types of data. Anything else? Because if not, I'm gonna head out of here and get back to work, start working on this surprise for you guys. Do you think reels are effective for candle sales? I think reels, here's the thing, you guys, everything that you're doing on social media is not necessarily always a direct correlation to sales. It's visibility. So when you see a lot of people go viral, some people that go viral and sell out, a lot of people go viral, get an influx of people and not really have that many sales. It just depends. It depends on what you're offering. It depends on what else you have on your social media platform. But yes, definitely use reels, social media, using it to get sales. Yes, it will eventually happen, but remember, people have to figure out who you are. They have to begin to trust you. They have to see your product a few times before they're actually going to make a purchase. So I want you to focus on getting visibility, getting your name out there. That's where we're always like post. It may not always be perfect, but posting something allows you to get in front of somebody. When you don't post, nobody sees you. So how do they know they're there? To start to build that trust in you to be able to want to buy your product. I hope that helps, TV. Anything else, you guys? Going once, going twice. Well, with that being said, you are very welcome. With that being said, I'm going to close out this particular live. I appreciate you guys. You could be anywhere in the world, but you are here with me. And for that, I am thankful. I have something else. I make a lot of reels, but I don't get enough traffic. There might be something else we have to switch up. Maybe you're not marketing to the right people. Maybe the message is not quite clear. So there are quite a bit of different things that could be. But we will definitely talk about that another time. And actually, I might make that a class. We will talk about that. I'm going to add that to my list. Thank you. So you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you learned a lot, and I will see you guys next time. Make sure you set all your notifications too, because come Monday, I'm going to look directly in camera. Come Monday, I got something for you. Take care. Peace.